Well, Superman has his fortress of solitude, and Bruce Wayne, he's got the Bat Cave, and me, the Manzoid, I've got the Manzoid Man Cave, place we'd like to sit back, chill out, talk about the issues of the day, and I'm very pleased to have back in the Man Cave, columnist extraordinaire for the Toronto Sun, Joe the Scrawler Warmington. Welcome aboard, Joe.
Or as we like to say here in the Bat Cave, Robin, right?
But I don't know, a red tunic, green shorts, and a yellow cape.
Well, whatever gets your hair flowing. But let me show you this now, folks. We don't have. I'm going to break the union rules here.
Okay.
It's $277 for me to do this, but this was on outside of the studio. It's beautiful, and of course, this Paul Henderson and the Manzoid here played a major role in him finally getting recognized with an Order of Canada. Congratulations.
Oh, well,
you haven't got him in the Hall of Fame yet.
Well, I'll tell you the story behind this. We had Scott Howard of Heritage Hockey. Heritage Hockey has done a fantastic job promoting Paul. Scott Howard sent this along. He wants it to go up on the wall in the Man Cave. It's going to go up on the wall.
I can't do it because it's a union thing. It's $272
That's
to do
right.
it.
That's right.
But let me put it here for now.
I think we use that union the TDSB uses for putting in pencil sharpeners.
Same union, and but there it is, folks. Trust us, it's there.
And anyone else that wants to send in stuff for the Man Cave, feel free to do it. But listen, Joe.
It'll show up in the Man Cave up in Richmond Hill, folks.
Yeah, that one. Joe, speaking of sports, you wrote a fantastic column the other day.
I'm not surprised. I just not. But I want to hear that again. Let's do that take again.
A fantastic column. I'm simpatico with you was the subject of my monologue yesterday as well.
Not plagiarism, folks. It was actually
no Chris Ben Steele here. Speaking of the TDSB, basically Super Sunday, you had 2,300 people going up to Le Parc in Thornhill. They were there to have dinner, bet on the Super Bowl. And lo and behold, what happens? Joint task
They weren't
force.
there to bet on the Super Bowl. They went there to have somewhere, but there was no evidence of that. There was a lot of people that just kind of went along for the party of it.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't a betting event.
But the way this is being painted by the police,
right,
is that this was an illegal gambling operation.
Right.
And a couple of very quick points. One, I hardly think this was any kind of, I mean, the way they portrayed the people there, all 2,300 of you, you're involved in an organized crime procedure. Two, we have sports lotteries in Canada.
Let me stop you. All 2,300 of you, you're involved in organized crime. Now go to your corner store and bet with us.
Yeah.
And we'll give you worse odds, and we'll make you bet on 3 games so you can't possibly win. And that's good. Then you're a good citizen. It's a disgrace. It's a joke, an embarrassment, all that stuff. And it's important that we're able, in a free society, to come on here on the Man Cave on the Sun News Network and call it for what it is. Don't blame the cops. Blame the government, because they're trying to muscle out and corner the market on gambling. And you know what? And this was not a gambling den.
Well, Joe, this is my point exactly. On Sunday, if I wanted to do the legal thing and go to the Proline Lottery operated by the Ontario Lottery and Gaming Corporation, I cannot take a single bet wager.
Right.
As you said, you need a parlay. That's a sucker's bet.
Right.
So when you have
That's the criminal act.
That it is.
Yeah.
Because not only
where's the police? Let me get a battering ram. Let's go down to the And the thing is that where were they for eHealth or Orange? There was no police presence there.
Caledonia.
Yeah.
G20.
It goes on and on and on. It's the man. And listen, we're not against the cops here. The cops were the guys that were and gals that were doing that. They were under orders to do their jobs. They're trying to take it into the next phase, and they're getting lots of resistance as well. Okay. Now, they can't do what they want to do, but ultimately their goal is to say, look, here's the casino. It's the same as it is in Vegas. It's here. Here's the cut for the politicians. Here's the cut for the business, and move on. But in the middle of all that is what I said. There's billions of dollars at stake, and the Sid Ryans and these kinds of people want to get their greedy mitts on it as well. And so, for them to go out and arrest a whole bunch of people or kick them out in the cold and make this big show, that was pretty embarrassing. Well, and that's Big Brother at work in 2013.
Absolutely. And Joe, I'll tell you, that's why I love Las Vegas so much. If I don't like the odds at the Flamingo or Bally, I cross the street and go over to Caesar's Palace. That's the private sector working, and it works well. And
every time a casino goes down, whether they blow it up and build a new one, or whether it goes out of business, that's the system working.
Absolutely.
And that's what we don't have here with this, and that's why I want my $272 for putting that picture there, folks, because that's Canada.
Make out the invoice to Mr. Brian Roth. Joe, thank you so much for coming by the Man Cave. A pleasure as always. And folks, keep it tuned right here to Menzoid Mornings. More to come right after this.